Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Miss T, and my channel is Miss T is Blessed. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to talk about living with the rare lung disease called sarcoidosis. Before I was diagnosed, I had never heard of it. I always had asthma from a little child, but I was living in a house for a short period of time that had mold in it. So I always thought that that did some kind of damage to my lungs. So I was diagnosed through a biopsy on my lungs that I had an illness, a disease called sarcoidosis. I had never heard of it. And I was in hospital for about 3 days, and I was on isolation, and they did every test under the sun. So I take a lot of medication. I was taking a lot of medication, steroids and other medication. And after a period of time, that didn't help. So now I get infusion treatments every 8 weeks. That's where I go into the hospital for about 3 or 4 hours, and I get medication through an IV. Well, some of the symptoms that I have is shortness of breath, can't walk a long distance, just mainly my breathing because it has attacked my lungs. So what sarcoidosis is, and I looked it up to make sure that I explained it right. It's an inflammatory disease that affects multiple organs of the body, mostly the lungs and lymph glands. Abnormal masses called granulomas, consisting of inflamed tissue, form in certain organs. So I was like, well, how did I get it? What did I do? Where was I at? What happened? So they consider it an environmental disease. So they say it can be triggered from the body's response to a foreign substance, such as a virus, bacteria, or a chemical. So I was diagnosed in, I think, 2014, but it causes me to be tired. Some people get depression, anxiety, and some days I just can't I feel like I can't do anything. Like I might want to get up and just do a DIY, but my body just doesn't let me do it. So I was always afraid to look it up and find out more about it because I was always afraid of what it might say. But after looking it up and researching it and going to specialists, I found out that for some people it goes away, but some people it attacks their organs and they have permanent organ damage. And also I found out that excessive vitamin D is not good for it. It can make it worse. And of course, stress. Well, stress can hurt any disease. Even if you're not sick, being stressed can cause you to be sick. So the reason that I made this video to talk about it, for one, it helps me to feel better. For two, I have to research and learn more about it. And hopefully somebody knows something about it, or maybe you know somebody that has it. So you can leave in the comments, ask me questions, or tell me your experiences about it. So what I've been doing is not experimenting on myself, but see what makes me better. So since November, I haven't been drinking sodas. And one of the doctors said that sugar is the worst enemy for most illnesses. So I used to drink two liter sodas. I'm not going to say what kind, every day. But I haven't drank any since November. That brand, I haven't drank any since November. So my breathing has improved. So I've noticed that when I don't drink any sodas or when I don't use any sugar, my breathing is a lot better. So I think one of the most important specialists that we should see if we're feeling bad is a nutritionist. And also I have to move more, even if it's just walking. Walking helps a lot, even if you can only walk a little bit each day. And also some of the changes that I've seen, my mood when I'm feeling bad, I'm cranky, get upset easily. So I have to take into consideration that I need to think a lot more before I speak, that I don't mean to act like that all the time. So I have control of me, so I have to do better when it comes to that. And also eating better. That was one of my goals for this year, to eat better and no carry-out food. That's just ridiculous. It has so much salt, so much sugar, and it's so quick and so easy. And most things that are quick and easy are not worth having or doing. So I have to do better as far as cooking. And also, I wanted you all to know that there is a rare disease day. Sarcoidosis is just one rare disease. And the purpose of the rare disease day is to make people aware of how many rare diseases there are. There are a lot of rare diseases. So Rare Disease Day is February 29th, 2020, and you can look it up. Just Google Rare Disease Day. It'll have a list of diseases and people having fundraisers and walkathons and just group chats about it. So once again, my name is Miss T, and my channel is Miss T is Blessed. Hopefully you've learned something, and maybe you can tell me something that might help me. So even though I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis, I'm doing my best to do better so I can do better. So I want everyone to have a blessed day. And if you know anyone that's not feeling well or don't understand what they're going through, just give them a call or go see them and give them a hug. So this is Miss T, and remember, today is a gift. Enjoy your present and live your best life. Thank you. Bye-bye.